Hey everyone, this is my Patreon proud reaction to the third episode of Koimonogatari. And so far, I have really been enjoying this arc, you know? First one was a great dynamic between Senjukahara and Kaiki, both looking a little bit different than usual, you know, and just seeing Senjukahara have to request help from someone who she does view as an enemy, obviously added a very interesting layer to this whole thing, but she's the only person she could go to. And Kaiki himself is a very interesting character, so now we actually get to see all these things from his perspective, kind of see him at work, you know? Because during Koimonogatari, we saw really not much of anything of what Kaiki was actually doing. We just kind of heard from, like, behind the scenes, like, people investigating and stuff, but this time, from start to finish, we get to see Kaiki on a job, doing what he does best, getting his internal thoughts. It's great, what more could you ask for? And last episode, we got that in addition to the usual Sengoku greatness, she would just be an amazing, her cute self. Just, you know, make sure not to call her that in front of her. But yeah, even bringing up, you know, the legendary things like the bloomer situation and the skull swimsuit and the writhing with the huge snake going down her throat, you know, all the things Araragi really enjoyed. Of course, he wasn't the only one. But anyway, yeah, my point is I really enjoyed this arc and I look forward to more, so that's enough of that. Let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Alrighty, starting with the Kaiki music. Bum, 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 bum. Are you comfy there? Senjukahara? Of course, who else would he call? I assume she's still with Araragi. Is that a no? Okay. Thought you were Araragi's, but okay. I love the room. The blue, it's great. That's a good question. It's a very Kaiki answer. I don't think she liked it though. I don't know what kind of answer she expected from Kaiki. But there you go. Koimonogatari. It really is interesting that the arc with Kaiki and it's the one that's called Koimonogatari. Because Kaiki's not really the kind of person you would associate with a love story. And I'm still kind of thinking about how that comes into play with the arc. Because the Koi could refer to, you know, Nadeko's feelings for Araragi, because her supposed love for him is was a big factor in the path she went down. But it could also be focused on Senjukahara and Araragi as well. Because, you know, Senjukahara doing this not to really save herself, but to save him because of her love for him, so. At first glance, Koimonogatari doesn't make a lot of sense as a name for the arc, but if you think about it enough, it does, and I'm sure it will make more sense as we go. And Kaiki probably has so many loves as well. And back into it, part 3. Oh, Senjukahara, you look great in that. Oh, that's cute. Even the hat. The hat's a nice touch. Can't have that. More importantly, why are you standing sideways? Okay. I guess I get it. You look great though, Senjukahara, regardless. The nerve, Kaiki. Some great banter here. Oh. Wait, what? What was I just looking at? Is there like a waterfall in front of the donut shop? And we've seen Kaiki here at least once before, so. Yeah. You're okay with him paying for your flight or whatever, though, right? Exactly. uh, yeah, I can't argue with that, can you? So, yeah, just take a donut. uh, I love when I love how I love how Senjokahara gets when she realizes she's lost. Like, she kind of becomes a lot more meek. I mean, we know at least Shinobuko's here, so. That's easy to say, but which I think is partially Kaiki's fault. Yeah, Kaiki's fault. Yes, I remember. Yeah, that's it. That's all. No big deal. I mean, I would. uh, what's the point of the question, though? Yeah, I'm not. I can't quite follow the logic here. Nothing wrong with that. Yep. He just walked to the shrine. She was more than happy to greet him. Didn't even want him to leave. Well, yeah. Let's go to the shrine. Give an offering. He comes right out. Yeah, that's how it ties to the bag thing. Did she, though? We really didn't get much into her head before, Otori. And even then, there was a bunch of delusions. He likes her. Everyone likes Nadeko except for the people who don't. Of course. How could you not be? uh. For sure. Yeah, she doesn't seem depressed or anything. Well, I guess that's promising. Well, she might be a god, but she's still Nadeko. Yeah, I mean, just because you say it's easy doesn't mean it's easy for everyone. It's easy for someone that knows what he's doing. And not doesn't have emotional attachments. Well, but that's what makes her cute. Okay, we got our plan. But will she believe that? Why do you say that? Very confident for having met her once. You might be right. I don't remember her ever distrusting anyone, like, directly. Still having fun. Dull to malice, that's a line. Because, yeah, who would possibly want to be mean to Nadeko? Does sound kind of terrifying. That was a nice shot. All those ice cubes. That is good, yeah. Debauchery. Yeah, that would be a bit of a tricky spot without mentioning Kaiki. It's just tell him that Senju did somehow. I don't know. Yeah. Well, that's a nice loophole. Fair enough. uh, it'd probably work, yeah. Kamimashita. All alone now in a donut shop. Oh. Oh, wow. Was not expecting that. That voice. She really does appreciate what he's done for her. I don't think I've ever heard Senju make quite that voice before. Kinda gave me chills. But it's still a little bit too early to celebrate, though. Like, Kaiki's confident, but he still hasn't done it yet. Yeah, if you're gonna pay that much every time, it's gonna get expensive quickly. Children's literature. Yeah, oh yeah, he did give her the thing, didn't he? Yeah, okay, I remember now. Because he did, yeah, he did mention that, so. Oh! Yotsugi! Yo! Cool to see you, because yeah, she would know Kaiki, probably. Just hanging out at Starbucks. Kaiki Oni-chan, just... Yeah, we never see her, really. It's always just you. Not that I'm complaining. Relax, coffee. Good question. Oh? What do you need? Oh, yeah, Gaian, okay. A warning. Like, I can't be bothered. Pull out. Didn't know they were that close. uh, well, we took a job, so... Well, usually I would question that, but this is Gaian we're talking about, who knows everything, so I guess we should leave then. Yeah. I already got it. Like, you very free spirit. That is very embarrassing. Don't we all? The greatest of all insults. Well, that was impressive. Well. Never pull out, never surrender. Oh, wow. Well, damn, that's a lot more than we got paid for this job. At least a digit, maybe several. Of course not. Oni-chan. I was gonna bet you would do it again. Oh well. Well, yeah. If he fails to fool her, this could get a lot worse very quickly. Depending on how she responds. Right. So it's easy to do, likely to succeed. But if it doesn't, it could just be so bad that it's not even worth taking that chance. Michinobu? Huh. Yeah, we heard about that. I didn't know Gaian had these sort of plans. Yeah. Ogi, I believe, was the one that interfered. But why, though? And again, who even is Ogi? I'm glad Yotsuki's here. I missed her. Jeez, never think I've ever seen a woman that wanted someone to pull out so badly before. So this is definitely escalated, the situation. Like, Kaiki's definitely been put into a hard position here. $3 million, yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. uh, because of my mind, every time I read pull out, I think of it in a dirty way, so... These lions are pretty funny to me. So, second visit, second donation, same line. Here we go. Yes, he came because he won't pull out. And he paid for it too, so. Ah, it's a great excuse, because that was a thing that she tried to do, right? Yes, I remember. That's a great excuse to come back over and over again. You want that, special service. You know, Echina Sabisu. That would be his thing, yeah. That's what he wants. Although if he does 10,000 yen each time, it's not going to lead to a very prosperous business. Yes. God listens to all. Well, she has nothing but free time, so... Oh. Well, be more gentle next time, Nautico. Your hair, I'm not sure I want to touch that. We already knew that. But she's still cute in spite of all that, that's what matters. Henchmen. How many henchmen does she have? Is it episode? Got in. He has a lot of enemies, so it's hard to say who's after him at any given time. It's not many people, but it's fine. Okay, where are you going? Right, sure. Are we gonna go to Naruko's house and look in that closet? Because we gotta get in there eventually, right? Definitely curious what's in there. So basically just getting him to leave so you can sneak in there. Clever. Definitely clever. That's actually smart. It's gonna break through the window or... No, just calmly open it. So, we're actually gonna see inside the closet. Well, actually, now that we're getting close to it, I'm a little bit scared to see what's in there. There could be a skeleton. Well, it's a normal closet so far. Anything behind it? Well, clearly there's something in there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. My bad. You know what? I guess I was just naive to think we'd actually get to see it now. That's frustrating. I want to know what's in the closet. It's gotta be something big if Kaiki's surprised. I have no idea what's in there. Literally no clue. But what could Nanako keep in the closet that she wouldn't want anyone to see that would surprise Kaiki? Trying to think. I mean, dead snakes comes to mind, but probably not. I'm tempted just to watch the other episode. I might, we'll see. And yeah, I mean, makes sense why Yotsugi's there. You know, she's in the show, the arc now. Well, they are in some ways. Sure. Of course. Well, that was the third episode of Koimonogatari. And I'm so worried about why it's called Hitagi End. Because, you know, the plot, they're trying... Senjigahara and Araragi are trying not to die in this arc, you know, we're trying to prevent that, and yet it's called Hitagi End. That just... The name makes me so nervous. I mean, it'll probably be fine, right? We'll see. But anyway, this episode, Kaiki... The previous episode, he, you know, got his intel, he talked to Nadeko directly. He got all that done. This episode, he actually did a bit of a kind of an update with Senjigahara. Just called her up and said, "Hey, you know, let's meet." And they had their usual back and forth before we actually got the meeting set up. And basically told her what's up. You know, he learned a few things. He talked to her directly, which quite surprised Senjigahara. Apparently, she didn't think it would go that well, but it did. You know, Nadeko was very, very desperate to have anyone to talk to because she's all alone in that shrine. A god with all this power and insanity and foolishness and just nobody to share any of it with. But Kaiki does seem to have gotten a pretty good understanding of her character from that, to the point where he's able to pretty confidently say, "Yeah, I can fool her. It'll be easy. It's just, you know, I'll just keep visiting for a while, and then one day I'll say, oh, they died in a freak car accident. That's horrible. It's so sad. So now you don't have to kill her anymore." And then Nadeko will be like, "Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, I guess I'll forget about it then." Like, I guess that's kind of how he pictures it. But I really don't think that's going to work because we're only halfway through, right? There should be 6 episodes, I'm pretty sure. And if that's the case, then the first thing we try can't work, like, just logically going by logic. So, but the problem is, the episode also built up that if it doesn't work, things will get really bad, you know, so I don't know. But Senjigahara actually did seem to be pretty grateful for Kaiki's help, you know. Again, like I kind of mentioned before, her priority is not saving her own life, it's saving Araragi's life. And if Kaiki's able to fool Nadeko, then that happens. So, to the point where she actually left and started crying and came back and still was, you know, in that kind of state. So just, man, the voice she made there just really, really, it was great. It was excellent voice acting there. Like, no other way to put it. Just, it was good. And Kaiki, you know, he's always comes across as a pretty cold, uncaring person, but I'm sure that definitely got through to him as well. You know, those emotions. And it was after that Yotsugi talked to him. So at this point, Kaiki's gotten into a pretty good position of figuring out what to do for his job, an idea of what to do, and then he's just kind of in the stage of executing it, and then, you know, waiting until the right time to finish it off, right? That's kind of where he got to at this point. And then Yotsugi showed up to kind of say, no, Gain, she says no, like, don't do this. This is not supposed to happen. This is not at all going like Gain's plan. That was supposed to have Kiss Shot become the god. Nadeko became the god as well because of someone's interference, which they had to have been referencing Ogi there because she's the one that, you know, talked to Nadeko and put her on this path. So still dropping more hints about Ogi being a troublemaker, being like interrupting plans. So she's definitely like some sort of chaos existence of some sort. Still don't know exactly what her deal is, but we keep getting more and more hints dropped. We had this Shinobu calling her a fake niece or whatever. Like, very mysterious character. Most mysterious character in the show, which used to be what Kaiki was, but, you know, then Ogi showed up and Kaiki lost that title pretty quickly after that. You know, because Ogi showed up without any introduction at all. She's just one day talking to Araragi like she's a kohai, his kohai, and stuff. So anyway, that's not. This is not really the time to talk about Ogi stuff, but just saying that she was brought up here as being very much relevant to what's going on. So, but yeah, Yoki basically said Gain doesn't want you to do this anymore. She says, pull out, go away from the town, stop this. You're not supposed to do this. If this goes wrong, it'll go really wrong. So stop, just stop. 3 million yen, you walk away. And Kaiki, he's like, no, do you think I'm not cheap? So he does seem to be pretty gung-ho on completing this mission. So he seemed to be pretty much rejecting that order to pull out, because he did go to Nautico again after that discussion, so it's hard to say where we'll go though from here. Like, he's still thinking about it for sure, so it's hard to say. Kaiki's a pretty unpredictable character, so it's hard to say for sure what he'll end up doing ultimately, but for now it does seem like he's still on the path of doing this job, because he did take the job, he did take the money. Senjukahara, you know, just after the gratitude she kind of showed him, it would be hard for anyone to just kind of throw away this job after that. I certainly couldn't. Even if you whacked 3 million yen in my face, I'd probably reject it too. But anyway, he did go back to the shrine. Nautico, happy to see him again. She broke her cat's cradle string thing from overuse and then just pulled out a hair to use it. I don't know. I just know. I would not. Like, I love you, Nautico. I think you're cute, but I don't think I would play with one of your hairs severed from your head. I don't think I'd do it. I think that's a bit too much even for me. So, just, no. But Kaiki did look up the cat's cradle stuff or whatever so he could kind of fulfill his promise. And that's basically what his plan is at this point, is to kind of get on her good side, build up her trust, and say the lie, the lie, that is the deception and all that. And Nautico, he thinks it'll work on her because she is a very kind of... I don't really know how to summarize kind of Kaiki's deconstruction of what she is, but he brought out the whole bag thing and how she would take the bag with her and trust and how immature she is, and, so he would just kind of fool her with similar manners, fooling a child, basically, I guess is kind of the gist of it. But more importantly, at the very end of the episode, we snuck into the house. Kaiki did that brilliant thing where he calls them and says, hey, need me at some location, and then that location was just a place for them to go to get out of the way, and then just walked in there. So it's not like that's a new tactic or anything, but it's very clever regardless. And it did work. They just went out, he just sneak in. The only time this doesn't work is if they forget something important and they come back immediately before they got very far. But aside from that, it works just fine. And he opened the closet, looked inside, got to see what it was. I do want to go back to that. What is that? And watch his reaction to it again. Because he just jumps up there, goes in a room, opens the closet, moves the clothes. So whatever it is behind the clothes, so definitely being hidden. And he said, what the hell is this? Nanda Korea. So, yeah, it doesn't really give us much hints about what he could be seeing, but it's just a little bit surprising. Whatever it is, it was surprising to him because he already knew there would be something interesting in there. Otherwise, why would you defend it? Why would you protect it? To such a degree. So for him to still come across as a little bit surprised, it must be something. I don't really do much speculation at all. Partly because this is a semi-blind reaction, and it's hard for anyone to know what I actually remember and what I don't. So any kind of real speculation is kind of pointless. So I try not to do it too much. But I have no idea what could be in the closet. If I at least know when she put it in there, that might at least be somewhat of a hint. If it's something snake-related or the occult-related or Araragi-related, would be something to see. He just found Araragi's corpse in there. That would be an insane plot twist. Senjukahara doesn't even know Araragi's already dead. Of course, that wouldn't be possible because she interacts with him, but that'd be a crazy plot twist. If it was anyone's corpse, it'd be pretty surprising. But, I don't think it'd go quite like that. Anyway, good episode for sure. Things are developing in an interesting direction. And I don't think... I guess that technically counts as speculation, but I really don't think Nautico would fall for this. I think his initial attempt is going to fail. I just don't know where we're going to go from there. Things can't get too bad, right? Because there's more episodes, more arcs after this, so the world can't, end or anything. Kiss Shot style. from the time travel arc, so I don't think things could get that bad. But yeah, I'm not sure how exactly she would react if she does know she's being fooled. Like, where do we go from there would be the question. Like, if he fails to fool her once, then surely he would not have a second chance, right? Like, the trust would be broken. So, if the first attempt does fail, I don't know where we would go from there. So that's a big thing. But hopefully whatever he found in the closet will be beneficial in some respects, somehow. I guess that's kind of all I can really say at this point. So, yeah, we'll see how things go. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.